It can only be attributable to human error.
You're entering paranormal.
He meddled in things that you need to
Where will we go next? Just phantom from another time.
No one, Mr. Mulder.
That's it, man. Game over, man. Game over.
That is one big pile of shit.
Hi everyone, my name is Alex Daikaiju, to my left.
Stephen Myers.
And we are
Cryptid
Campfire. And this is episode 2 of Tall Tales.
Indeed, episode 2.
Yeah, welcome aboard. This is the first Patreon exclusive, I believe. So, if you've been subscribing, thank you very much for your service.
It's great to be here. Thank you so much.
And welcome to the Campfire, y'all. So this is going to be a kind of fun, short episode, I think. And today we were talking about...
The Megalodon.
The Megalodon?
The Megalodon.
The precursor to Nickelodeon. The Megalodion. Exactly. So we're talking about the Megalodon.
The Meg itself. The one and only.
And it's an actual creature. Usually, we talk about, like, what could be's, your Bigfoots, there's never been quite confirmation. There's little bits and pieces.
We're going prehistoric today, baby.
Yeah, all the way to the Watch Your Assic park. So the Megalodon is a real prehistoric creature. It's
humongous.
Yeah, it's extinct in quotations. Shark species 23 to 36 million years ago.
Yeah.
And my favorite description of it is it's a stockier version of a great white shark.
Like, I can picture that perfectly.
It's a chonky boy. Chonky
Big
shark.
Chungus.
Yeah, the original Big Chungus. And they were anywhere from 40 to 59 feet long.
Yeah, which is insane.
So I think that's what, a football field? Football field and a half.
I couldn't tell you honestly, but that's a damn big shark.
Size of 3 buses being jumped by Evil Knievel.
Evil Knievel jumped the whole Megalodon.
Oh, and then it ate him. Basically a big shark. I believe it was the Cretaceous period. It was around up until, because great whites are basically smaller versions of megalodons. From what I could tell, that it was the big main shark, and then throughout the millions of years, they started to drift apart, be smaller, slicker. The ice ages happened, which caused a decline in. I guess they usually fed on whales.
Okay.
Like giant prehistoric whales. And sometimes even dinosaurs, if the fan art's to believed.
Whoa!
Like, if you just look up Megalodon, it's either pictures of a Photoshop shark eating a cruise liner.
It's the Titanic!
Or it's a giant shark in a wave being followed by a person in a wave, like surfing in a wave. Or it's just them eating dinosaurs. That's even the cover of the
limited
Meg.
to those 3.
So that's...
Ice Age came, waters are getting colder. They preferred warm waters.
Yeah.
So they're dying off, everybody.
They actually... Can't take it. I believe even the Earth got so encased in ice that it just... The Earth... everything that kind of was above the surface that could get food and sunlight kind of died off. And that's when the deeper creatures kind of came out.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a real creature. And we're talking about the Megalodon mostly as a Discovery Channel type documentary, as in that everything we say is completely fake and full of lies. Just like the Discovery Channel. Did you get that, Stefan?
The Discovery Channel?
Yeah.
Like, do I get it in my cable package?
Yeah. Okay, good.
Yeah, absolutely.
We gotta watch them tonight. Find that.
That didn't go where I thought it was. That was much more simple than I thought it was.
Yeah,
yes,
it was
I
easy.
do have Discovery Channel.
Comedy doesn't have to be hard if you don't want it to be.
My brain.
Discovery Channel, usually known for posting videos about mummies, ancient cultures, Nazis, and UFOs all at the same time.
Dude, great things in one place. How do they do it?
In 2013, they put out Megalodon, The Monster Shark Lives.
Oh my, have you seen this?
I haven't seen it personally, but I watched a little bit of it on YouTube.
Oh my, how is it?
So there's like a tiny disclaimer. It's just like, everything you're about to see is completely fictionalized. Please enjoy the show. And then it proceeds to be Discovery Channel presents Megalodon, the monster shark lives.
Completely true.
Follow this film crew as they go to, I believe, like some place in South Africa where
Okay.
Fishermen have actually been killed offshore, and
What?
they're talking to actual scientists, giving their scientific research.
Really?
That they're saying that the Megalodon is alive today.
It's alive and well.
And is eating people.
Wow.
And then they have actual people. I am actually Dr. So-and-so of the Oceanographic Institute. I'd like to say that our findings show that there has been a rapid increase in depopulations of fish along the main coast. It's like, wait, what?
One
Like,
solution. It's the Megalodon.
they're like, we're finding corpses of whales more than we do, with giant
Yeah.
bites taken out, not just small carnivorous. And you're like, holy crap, like, it's War of the Worlds all over again. Because then it ends with like, will the world ever know? Who knows, as the sharks live beneath the surface. And then it's just at the end, thank you for enjoying our show. Here's the cast crew. Thanks. Good night, everybody. Everyone's like, holy crap, there's a Megalodon out there.
Like, is that true? The
Yeah.
2013?
Yeah. So there's a mild controversy about Discovery Channel putting out a fake documentary and saying, that it wasn't really fake.
Yeah.
And then they even did it with mermaids. I think you guys may
Yeah.
have mentioned in episode
In the
1.
previous episode.
Yeah, they were like, mermaids, horrors of the deep. just like scientists being like, there is no correlation between, fish shells and human cells, so it's entirely possible that mermaids are real, And then I guess they put out a sequel too about Megalodon.
What?
Yeah.
How recent is that one?
A couple years later.
Oh, man.
Because it was part of Shark Week.
Okay.
And like, I don't know about you
Very
guys.
fitting.
But back in the day, my Shark Week used to mean something. It used to be top of the tier programming.
You get
Used
the
to-
3D glasses at the grocery store.
You get Mythbusters on there, building a robotic shark that's going to eat things. Like, they had documentaries about sharks just eating things
Yeah,
left and right.
yeah.
And now it's just like, hey, here's a fake documentary about the Megalodon. Like, sharks in and of themselves are interesting. Stop trying to de-water my Shark Week with your crap.
I don't need you to liven up my
I don't
sharks.
need your filler.
They're lively enough.
I want the real chum. But yeah, they put out a sequel, and I think it passed off the first one. It was like, oh, wow, isn't that wacky? But here's another area that's being attacked by a Megalodon.
It just doubles down. on it.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, F you. Sign, love the Discovery
They're
Channel.
like, the waters are getting warmer. They're back.
There's a child on a surfboard with a TV watching Shark Week.
Yeah, can you imagine? Where would they be hiding? They're in the Earth's core.
Hollow Earth. Maybe Atlantis. Wink, wink,
Oh.
nudge, nudge.
Uh-oh. They're being breeded there.
Future bumper coming up for the next main series. A Patreon exclusive out here. But yeah, Megalodons. But you know what there is? There's people who've claimed to have seen real Megalodons.
Really?
Yeah, do you have any instances?
No.
So check this out. It's the Black Demon of Cortez.
Oh my god.
In the So, Baja, California? So I guess that's in Mexico. So I guess it's not part of California. So it took me a while to be like, wait, what?
So
So
they're using them interchangeably. It's
Yeah.
like Baja, California, Baja, Mexico. Like, wait, what?
wait, huh? Baja's tacos, so Baja California Peninsula in Mexico, that's just south of San Diego. There was reports of fishermen seeing a 40 to possibly 60-foot long
40 to 60?
shark. But they're like, oh, it was a great white, maybe, They're
Yeah.
like, but it was black.
Completely?
Yeah.
Wow.
A black shark, and it had a really, really long tail, like a longer, sharper tail than most sharks do.
Really?
And there have been reports of one guy got like his fishing boat bumped by the tail, like it just giant tail came out and bumped him.
All this shit flew out?
Yeah. And people have been talking about like sometimes they get cast a fish net and it gets eaten, and like it just takes the rope and stuff. So. And people have been like, well, it's a warm area. Like, there's sharks in that area.
Yeah,
There
you're
could
going to
be,
see some megalodons.
yeah, there could be a So,
You know the risks.
what is it? Spring break. Look out if you go to Baja, California. You could be like, I'm having some Coronas on the beach, having a good old time, and then a Megalodon shows up.
Did you, like, they make a Piranha remake, but it's the Megalodon?
Yeah, I get to imagine just like, they're like, it's just one big, giant, prehistoric shark.
How do we outrun this thing?
And it's in a theme park.
It's only one? Wait, how?
It's in the pool. Just a giant shark in the theme park, like a water park.
Yeah, it's pretty insane to think about how big these things actually were.
Yeah, they're giant.
They got, like the average great white is 15 to 16 for females. And
Yeah.
that's as big as they come. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, and even just
Megalodons
picture
get up to
seeing
60
something that
feet.
big. Just something that's almost 20 feet long.
Yeah.
Just swimming next to you. Then, like, triple it.
Oh man.
Horrifying.
What do you do? There's nothing you can do.
I tell you what you do. You call in the man himself.
Hurricane Hynek.
No, Jason Statham. Probably related to Hynek.
Dude, yeah, I think they're distant cousins.
Yeah, I think they're distant brothers.
Whoa.
Space brothers.
How was that movie though?
So you didn't see it?
I really haven't.
It's pretty fun. It's basically, what if we remade Jaws, but bigger,
Okay.
and had Jason Statham in there? Or like, what if Quint was younger and didn't die? You know, just basically punched the shark. What did you think from the trailers of that movie? I think we'll do a fun little talk about the Meg for a couple minutes.
I mean, I really wanted to see it. I planned to see it in IMAX, but I just never got around to it.
Yeah. Well, do you want me to tell you what happens?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, beware if you have not seen the Meg. Alex is going to go in depth, so skip ahead if you would not like it spoiled for you. Thanks.
So check this out. So there's like this giant floating base in the under the water in like I think China,
Okay.
and they're like, oh, we study whales and this and that, but there's been a big eruption underneath because there's like this big kind of gas that at the lower level of the ocean, the pressure is so intense it
Sure.
just crushes everything. And there's a big hole that breaks out. We're like, oh dang, let's go see what's going on in there. And then next thing they know, a big giant shark comes out, starts eating whales left and
What?
right, starts flipping through the air, and
They
they
just busted out of a crack in the air?
yeah, and then they have to call him the man himself. Jason Statham, you think? No. The Rock? Maybe. They'll save that for Hobbs and Shaw 2. This time they're taking on sharks. They call in Dwight from The Office.
Is he really in that movie?
Yeah. And he's the one who saves the day.
Really?
Yeah.
Good for him.
So you gotta watch that movie, Stefan. I think you'd like it.
Dude, I will now.
And we're just coming off of my recent spoilers of the Meg.
Yeah, that
and
sounds fun though.
if you have seen it, you know that I kind of fudged up some of the info, so it's still a mystery to Stefan. Because that's basically the premise, but you'll get it. There's a few twists in there.
Yeah, I was trying to think of like where they would be coming from if people have been seeing them.
Yeah.
And I just thought of like kind of like what you said in the Meg, but in Pacific Rim.
Yeah.
Where the kaiju's come from. Just
Yeah.
like,
The rift breaks open.
yeah.
And then the very fabric of that movie falls apart.
The Megalodons were in cryo sleep.
They're just cloning the Megalodons and making various versions of other monsters. But yeah, I think that's mostly the Meg.
Yeah, I mean, pretty simple.
It's just a big giant shark. It's had its time in the sun a little bit. Got the Meg with
It
Jason
was around for a
Statham.
good amount of time.
There was 1990. Oh no, it's 2003's Shark Attack 3 Megalodon
Oh,
direct-to-DVD movie, which
I've not seen that.
it's like one of those movies where it's so bad that it's just like mildly interesting.
Okay. That's
But-
like one of those movies you find in the $5 bin at Walmart.
Oh yeah, it's always coupled with like
They have like 30 prints of them. In their little bin.
yeah, it's always ended with like another random like cliffhanger. It's
Yeah.
like cliffhanger and Shark Attack 3. But yeah, I think that's a Megalodon in a nutshell. Prehistoric shark, chonky boy, still out there, still swimming around in
Yeah.
Baja California. So watch out.
Beware of what was it? The black demon? The dark demon?
Yeah, the Black Demon of
Yeah.
Cortez.
Look out.
And Montezuma's Revenge, too. Look out for that. But I am Alex Daikaiju. Hope you enjoy this episode of Cryptid Campfire Tall Tales. If you want to find you, baby boy, on social media,
You can find me on Instagram at MyerStefan. And where can they find you, home dog?
they can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Alex Daikaiju. That's Alex, DAIKAIJU. We have Cryptid Campfire Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. You know about the Patreon because you're here, so we thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
We'll keep the little shout-outs short because you guys know everything about Cryptid Campfire. So thank you for listening, and we'll see you next week when we probably have some more fun info with some new guests or so.
All right. Thanks, guys.